Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker, and yesterday we looked at TXT's Nap of a Star. I wanted to look at the behind the scenes videos of that today, but I couldn't find any. All I found were like 1 minute to 2 minute long videos, and that's not long enough. So instead, we're gonna look at the part 2 for that video called Magic Island. It's really long. I listened to the song and I read the lyrics, and the song is only about 3 minutes, and this video is 13 minutes. So I'm expecting a lot of good storytelling and stuff. But with that being said, let's watch it. TXT was definitely a good group to get into. I really like their music videos so far with the one that I've seen. Like, look at that. That's cool, just like this paper animation. That's cool. Okay, the last one was in chapters, this one's in sections. Make sure captions are on. So it has this star yet again. That's kind of how the last one ended, was with the star. The star like coming back to life and like rotating again. It would probably be beneficial to be able to read this. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Section 1, the practice room ghost. All right. So again, we have that same star from the last music video. It went from like dying to coming back to life. Story of 5 boys searching for the star's song. Though the boys will meet again, they couldn't have known yet, or when, I guess. Why they meet, what they'll have to find, what they have to remember. The star hasn't opened its eyes yet. The path ahead of the boys is still dark. However, the boys couldn't have known anything. So they know that they're gonna meet up again. They've been separated. They don't know when that time is gonna come, and they're looking for the song of the star. I guess that's why the first one was Nap of a Star, because it fell asleep. I guess that makes sense. I like the black like void that he's in. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was gonna say. The black void is like an outer body experience or something. Like he must have been dreaming, and that's kind of what he was doing. So he was just zoned out dreaming, and that's what that void was. So they're all on the same subway. Do they not realize that? Hear about the rumor of the practice room ghost? I did not. There's no such thing as ghosts. They probably didn't see properly because they were tired. Nowadays I'm having weird dreams. Is it because I am tired? Do you have another nightmare? What's so scary about it? Stop talking about scary things. Are you pulling a prank again? This is really like a movie. It's really cool. Oh, he stole something. What did he steal? It's like a badge or something? Should we go to a place? I don't know how to say it. I did not look at it long enough. Oh. I like how they're all separated like this. I feel like this would have to mean something, because they could have easily put them all together or as close together as possible, but 2 of them are together, and then the 3 of them are separated but by themselves. It also might have something to do with like the width of things, maybe. I don't know if I'm looking too far into it, but it's also like pitch black, which is again reminiscent of the beginning of the video when he was like daydreaming. I don't know, the widths and stuff make me think that the 2 people on the outside feel a lot more alone than the people on the insides. Wow. I like all the glass breaking. They're being transported somewhere. Oh, that's nice. They're free. That's a nice way to like represent their freedom. It's kind of like the saying over the moon, but like they were over the ocean. And the ocean in itself is like limitless. And now they must be like in this heightened place, in this like dreamy place, because all of the windows are blown out. Everything looks a lot more ethereal. So like visually, we get the difference between like non-saturated colors and cold and this warmth. And like everything kind of just blends together a little bit. Like you can tell, like you can look at this and see that it's more of like a dream. Section 2, the secret island. Wow. And then there's their art style. This is crazy. It's like a painting. That's so cool. Wow. That's so beautiful. It's like a fantasy place. Well, obviously, but like when you read fantasy books, I feel like it would look like that. That's what I'm trying to say. And their phones don't work because they're in this alternate place. They got blue trees and red trees. God, it's so pretty. Well, why isn't this one? Where's my subtitles now? He burned himself. God, this place just looks so pretty. That fire looks really interesting. It's definitely fake. It's so cool though. Like there's in the studio space, like that fire pretty much has to be fake. Imagine, like that is a set. Someone built that. They're just in a warehouse somewhere. And everything is so vibrant with their colors. It's like this vibrant, but it's like vintage at the same time. Like you could tell that everything is colorful, but they're like muted. And I feel like that kind of represents like the adolescence aspect. Castaway. Do they have powers? So they're just throwing away their old life. I like that they're being forced to enjoy this. Like, they don't have service and their phones die. Like, they just have to make the best out of this alternate place. That's a good way to, like, say, like, the excitement. What is... Oh, why are they burning it down? Why would they burn it down? What promise? I'm slightly confused. What promise? What happened to the fire that they made? Like, they literally burnt something down and now they're just relaxing? I do like their, like, score, like their soundtrack. Okay, there's the fire. I'm glad that that didn't go away. And I like that contrast. Look at this contrast right here. So you have, like, this, like, heavenly glow over in the center. Everything is nice and lush and green in the center, and then the outsides are literally on fire, and it's red and warm. So there's this nice, like, contrast between warm and cold and, like, heaven and hell, and it's a nice contrast. I like their camera movements. Like, they're always, like, behind something. Like, you always get, like, parallax. And... Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that too. Like, there's that realization that you just did something. Like, you could see it, like, literally in his eyes, like, the realization of what's happening. Wow. And that looks so pretty, too. It's crazy. This place that they were in love with, that they felt so comfortable with, like, they jumped right on in, they got rid of their previous lives. It's just literally burning down. They can't do anything to stop it. Oh, there's the cat thing again. And the fact that they were on a subway. Oh, they must have reached their stop. Oh, they're coming back to reality. See, I feel like you guys say that the music videos don't necessarily go with the actual song, but I feel like it does. At least this one did. The song is talking about just having, like, one moment with somebody, being in that place with somebody, and not being able to get it back. And they all just went to that place that they felt, like, so comfortable with. And then it burned down, and now they're just gonna get slapped with reality again. Oh, even the dragonfly died. So that must, when, like, the sound in his ears was happening, he must have been, like, hearing the reality, hearing the actual subway. Like, he must have been, like, hearing, like, the reality around the corner. Kind of a thing. Like, yes, I'm here, but I know that it's not gonna last. Well, they're still at the place. It's not as lush anymore. Eternal name. And there's a dragon. Ooh, all of the soot. Oh, there is a dragon! Their memories began to return. And the boys couldn't help but ask themselves this. Exactly whose fault could that have been? Probably the guy that threw the fire thing, that threw the lantern. So in the next one, is there gonna be a dragon? Wait, is this the next song now? Remember my name. Well, now I'm just invested. I guess tomorrow we're gonna have to look at Eternally because that's next, and I'm very invested in this story right now. It seems like they do go together. Obviously they do go together, but if you didn't know that they went together, it seems like they loosely do. In Nap of a Star, they came together as kids and then they separated. And I was reading some of your comments and you guys were describing it to me a little bit. And like he got horns and that was like, you know, a change that made him different. And he felt terrible about that change and he felt alone. So then he got lost in the woods. He tried to run away from all of that change that was happening. And eventually like he found his brothers again, or friends, I guess. And then that's when the stars started to rotate again. Now in this one, maybe this one is talking about the time that they were together, because it was really just like illustrating this place. Like they're on the subway. Reality doesn't get much realer than just being on the subway commuting. They're daydreaming, they're thinking about this time, and they literally get transported to that like really special, really like happy place, that like that moment, and then it's gone and you can't get it back. And that's how it ended. You don't know whose fault it was for it to be gone, but it's gone and reality comes back. That's what I got so far. I guess we're gonna look at Eternally tomorrow. We might as well because this is a trilogy. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe. And all right.